So there are a lot of videos and blog posts and articles online about how to remove stickers and the residue that they leave behind when you peel them off. And frankly, I've looked at numerous of these, and pardon my language, they're a lot of bullshit. I've tried everything they've suggested, and I had to come to my own solution. So I'm going to give you something that works here. Okay, the way I get the sticker off, you could use your fingernail. I use a razor blade. I get it as close to flat on the CD cover as I can. Here, I'm going to use my body for some leverage here. Get it that close, and you can just wiggle it and wiggle it and wiggle it. It's not working too good, but anyway, let me do this and I'll come back and show you what I got. Okay, so I got the sticker off, but then you have this residue that's left behind right here, which, you know, that's okay. Some people don't mind, but I do, because it just collects dirt and it just gets dirty. And so that right there. And also, if you want to resell the CD, it'd be good to get the gunk off. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so a lot of articles give you 14 different ways to get the residue, the price tag residue off of stuff. And frankly, if any of those ways was workable, they would just present the one way. Okay? So they recommend white vinegar and cooking oil and WD-40. Anyway, here's what I found worked the best, okay? Coconut oil. Okay, so here's what you do. You just dip your finger in the coconut oil, get a little bit on there, and just smear it onto the glue. Just smear it on there. Okay. Just let it sit for a while. I'm going to put it over here. I'm working in my little kitchen here. You may have a bigger kitchen. You probably do have a bigger kitchen. So here, we'll go to one that I've been working on that I put the coconut oil on a while back. That's this one right here. Ron Sexsmith. You either love him or you don't know who he is. So here the glue is underneath here, so I just scrape it with my little fingernail. All right. You do got to use your fingernail. All right. And then I take a damp sponge and I wipe away the coconut oil. And in this case, that was pretty clean. There's just a little residue left right there. I should probably get a camera tripod or something. But that was pretty clean. Now, if it wasn't completely clean, what you can do is put a little rubbing alcohol on it. That's what's in this spray bottle. And take a dry towel and just clean up the gunk. I find it's best to just wipe down, this way. But you'll see, no more sticker residue. It's just a clean case. Okay, so here we got another one. Elvis Costello and the Attractions. All right, so here we go. I'm going to scrape this one with the fingernail. I mean, I realized you didn't see what this looked like before I put the coconut oil on here, but you got to trust me on this one. And you can sometimes feel it. It gets kind of like goopy, kind of like snot a little bit, to be honest with you. And you take your damp sponge and wipe the coconut oil off. And that's a clean one too. That took it all off. Well, almost. So it left a little bit, and we'll spray that with alcohol. Then take the dry towel. Wipe down, wipe down, wipe down, wipe over, and it's clean. Nice and clean. There we go. No more gunk. There you go. All right, so now we come back to this one, which you did see the gunk on there, the little residue before we started. So here we go. I'm going to scrape it with my fingernail. Get that glue off. You can kind of see it a little bit. Like I said, it gets kind of like, you can see like little bits of it. It's the dark parts there. Look, you can even see these guys are starting to smile even more as I get the glue off. See? This makes everybody happy. Okay, maybe not. All right, so then we take our damp sponge. Kind of hard to do this with only one hand. One hand on the camera, one hand on the sponge. Can he do it? There we go. All right. Yeah, not totally clean. That's not totally clean. Yeah, there's still some gunk left on there. You can kind of see it. All right, so in that case, I'm not going to soak this in coconut oil any longer. I'm just going to move right to the alcohol. Let that sit for a minute or two. Get the dry towel, the dry dish towel, and let's see how we fare. Yeah, there we go. Much better. No more residue. A little bit. Just a little teeny bit right there. All right, there we go. All clean. That stuff at the bottom is not glue, it's something else. All right, so is getting the residue off your CD jewel cases a hassle? Yes, it totally is. But it's a lot easier. This is the easiest way that I've found to do it, so best of luck.